What's the word, man? It is your boy Gummythedon, aka Gummy So Wavy, and I'm back with another video, a special video with a special video topic, man. Hope y'all boys been doing good. Hope y'all been on y'all grind. Hope y'all been, motivated. Life is crazy, man. Life is crazy, bro. Like, in due time, you can get to where you want to go to. You can get to where you want to be in life if you just zone in and lock in on what you're trying to do, right? Now today, I'm driving back to a job, I used to work at. Like probably about a year and a half, damn near 2 years ago. And shit, at this job, bro, I felt so stuck, bro. Like I wasn't moving. I felt like I had cement in the bottom of my shoes, bro. Like no matter what I was trying to do, I'm at this job. I'm going into my last semester to graduate school, and you guys have no idea how hard it was for me to be able to graduate. I had to deal with a lot of different things that was holding me back, different obstacles I had to overcome just to graduate school. But yeah, man, working this job, bro, I feel stuck as hell. And it's crazy. 2 years later, or a year and a half later, I'm coming back up here, shit, in a lot better position. Not to stun on, people up there or pulling up in my truck. I don't think I'm better than the next person, because the next person could very well be doing what I'm doing better. I'm not by any means, I'm not saying that. But what I'm telling you, bro, in due time could either work for you or it can work against you. Now y'all might be asking me, how does that work? Like, what do you mean? So if you're doing the bare minimum of what you gotta do, just the minimum every single day on the days you don't feel like doing it, if you're doing the bare minimum of what you have to do to get to the goals or get to that one goal that you want to achieve, bro, that's allowing time to work for you. So that's one scenario. On the other hand, the second scenario you have, if you bullshitting, if you laying up, if you smoking weed every day, if you partying when you don't need to be partying. Life is about balance. You should party sometimes, but if you partying when you ain't got no money, or you fucked up, it don't make sense to party, bro. Like, that's allowing time to work against you. So let's say 6 months passed by and you got two scenarios. Like the first scenario, 6 months passed by, you look up, you like, dang, I'm really doing good for myself. I'm at this point in my life. It's working for you. 6 months gonna pass regardless. So why not do what you gotta do now? Back to a little story time, man. Back to this job, I'm pulling back up to, get my truck washed or whatever. Man, I remember I feel so stuck here, bro. Like I said, I was in school going into my last semester trying to make sure that, I got enrolled in certain classes and I passed those certain classes to be able to walk and graduate from college. And I worked with, certain people up there that we didn't mesh well for some reason. I don't have no fucking idea why. A bay leader, manager, whatever you want to call them, acting funny or acting a certain way towards me. And I remember, for instance, one time, this is where, y'all know I have two different cars now, but this is where I only had my car, and I was having battery issues. With my car, and it was other things causing it that was bigger, bigger than the battery. But I remember not being able to use my car. Like I couldn't use my car for about a week or 2 weeks, bro. You know, I had to take an Uber to work. And mind you, it'll cost me $20 to $25 to get to work and $20 to $25 to get back home. I stay like 30 minutes away from my job. So I'm paying $40 to $50 a day just to get to work. And I remember one time, you know, I had asked a coworker, like, you know what I'm saying, for a ride back home. I had made it to work from an Uber, but I ain't trying to spend that much money on a day just to, you know, get to work to make $100, $150 a day. And shit, he ain't want to, like, he act like he ain't want to give me a ride. I'm like, damn, man, that's crazy, bro. But y'all might be asking me, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of this video? What you trying to say? Or, you know, how you trying to motivate us today? Like, give it time, bro. Just give it time. In due time, you will get to that position that you want to be in, bro. But you have to do, like I said, you got to do the bare minimum each day. Even on the days you don't feel like it, just do the minimum. And you look up 6 months later to a year later, you will be where you want to be. Like, I'm pulling up. I had to park real quick, you know, just to get my point across. I ain't trying to pull up into the bay. And they interrupt my video and shit. But I'm pulling up in this truck, man, pay it off. Like I said, this my baby right here. Yayo, I call him Yayo. This is just a work truck. You know, it's bigger, trust me, it's bigger and better things coming. For sure, for shit show. Y'all go sub to my So Wavy TV channel in real life content for more, you know, content like that. But yeah, man, shit. Now I'm pulling up in this, you know. And like I just said, a year and a half ago, shit, my car was down. I was taking Ubers there. You know, I remember this when I was on the road this past year. If y'all been following me, y'all know, you know, on my channel, I was on the road for a while. And y'all know, at the job I was at, man, shit, I was working every single day. You know, what sacrifices are y'all gonna make? I'm pulling up now. They gonna try to hold on. Yeah, I'm pulling up now, man. Y'all give me a little second. I'm gonna continue to talk to y'all boys. I remember at this last job I was at, I was on the road, you know what I'm saying, about an hour away from, you know, my people. So, you know, I stayed at home a lot, you know, with my parents. That's the sacrifice that I made. I would stay, you know what I'm saying. I spent 9 months sleeping on the air mattress when I didn't want to do that. I didn't have to do that, but I was willing to make that sacrifice to get to where I am today. You feel me? I remember, shit, at that job, man, when I was on the road, bro, we would work 7 days a week, no days off. 7 days, you working every single day. Every once in a while, we'll get our Sundays off, and they'll tell us like, the last minute, for some reason, that shit used to piss me the fuck off, but they'll tell us Saturday that we have Sunday off instead of telling us early in the week so we could prepare for it. But they'll tell us Saturday, right? I would make sure I go get a hotel. Like I said, y'all that been like sub to me, y'all know on this channel I started off doing reaction videos before I started doing like this motivational content. You know, just to motivate you guys and, you know, making sure y'all, you know, stay motivated, self-improvement with whatever video topic I'm bringing. Before I changed it up to that, I did reaction videos. So on a Saturday, I would get a hotel. Once I found out we off, I would get a hotel Saturday night. I might have, you know, my sister, brother, cousins, homeboys or whatever telling me this going on. I'm not doing it. I'm making this sacrifice right now because it's the only time I really have to take advantage, right? So Saturday, I would get a hotel at my favorite hotel, get my computer set up to do my reaction videos. All Saturday evening and night, I'm recording videos, right? As well as Sunday. That way, if I'm getting up Sunday, if I go out Saturday, I might get up Sunday late as hell, you know what I'm saying? I might be getting up late as hell if I didn't want to, if I didn't want to make that sacrifice. But that's what I wanted to do. That's the sacrifice that I made. Man, I'm finna go ahead and stay ahead and get ahead, you feel me? Sometimes you gotta do that, right? I have cousins, my sister, my brother, they might be hitting me up, we doing this, we doing that. Nah, bro, I'ma sit up, I'ma make my reaction videos. They ain't gonna make themselves. So, what are y'all willing to do? What are y'all willing to do and willing to sacrifice to get to where y'all wanna be? And it's crazy, I'm literally a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was sitting here and I felt so stuck. I wanted to start my YouTube channel. I wanted to start on my YouTube channel, but I ain't know how to do it, what to do. I was trying to get back enrolled in school to graduate. I'm graduated, bro. It was a time where I didn't have a car. My car stuck. I ain't have a way to work. Now I'm pulling up in this big boy truck. Man, what are y'all willing to do to get to where y'all want to be, man? In due time. Notice I keep saying in due time, because that's the topic of the day. I'm using repetition to let y'all know, just give it time. Give it time. In due time, if you allow time to work for you, you will be to where you want to be. Before I end this video, I just want to say, bro, only you can change your life. Zone in on whatever is gonna change your life, whether that's your side hustle. Your side hustle might turn into your business. On YouTube, you might reach 50,000, 100,000 subs. Twitch, you might start getting traction, getting known on Twitch, bro. You might start the career that you want to start, bro. Put in the work and make the sacrifices that you gotta make to do that today to have a better tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say, bro. You are in control. Zone in and lock in on whatever you gotta do to get there. It's your boy Gummythedon, aka Gummy So Wavy. And I'm out, man. Love y'all boys.
Ain't gon' cap, I never thought this shit would happen. Nigga, I just came up out the blue and took off with this rap. Now I done turned into a star, bitch, I remember you was laughing.